So this is going to be the final video in this particular series. So we've got the Can You Name the International 11s? This time it's Portugal. Now I could keep this going on for teams like Andorra, but if I'm honest, I'd be lucky to get 2, maybe 3 players. So I'm only going to do them where I know I'm going to get at least around 100. And Portugal have quite a lot of well-known players. So far I've done England, I've done Italy, France, Spain, Germany, Netherlands, Argentina, Brazil. That's 8 clubs. I think that's all I've done. I've not got it in front of me. So this will be for 9th one. So I think I'll end it at this one just because, like I say, get onto teams, even teams like Sweden, I might get around 50, but there's a lot of lesser known players, maybe playing in the Swedish leagues or the lower divisions in different countries. So let's give it a whirl. We've got 20 minutes, 253, and there's only one we can start with here, Cristiano Ronaldo. And as you can see, since 2005, he's been a regular guy there. And at Manchester United, on the other wing, we had Nani, who only really started in 2010. Then we have more recently from the Euro 2016 win, Renato Sanchez, who's had a pretty dire season at Swansea. Maybe he's not gonna, or maybe you have to have in his whole name. Or maybe he's just not appeared that much for them. Andre Gomez and Nuno Gomez there. There was a striker around this period called Paoletta. I can't remember if he played for Paris Saint-Germain. There we go, from 2001 to 2006. And there was the goalkeeper Ricardo when he knocked England out at 2004 Euros. Ricardo Pereira, he scored the winning penalty against David James. I always remember that. So defenders, you've got Pepe, great defender. Jose Fonte went to West Ham a couple of times. Then you've got Jose Mourinho and the players he brought into Chelsea, which are going to appear more around here. So we've got Paulo Ferreira from that Porto team, Ricardo Carvalho, a regular feature there. Dzeko, he came to Chelsea at some point. I think that was actually after Mourinho had left. So we've got Dzeko, Costinha. He didn't actually play for Chelsea, but he was in that Porto squad. Ricardo Quaresma, I think he played for Chelsea at some point, but again didn't really have much impact. And he's only there once actually, which does surprise me. So we've got 70. Now there was Contral. There we go. Played for Real Madrid, linked with Manchester United a few times. So any players in for... Oh, there was Nuno Valente. I think he played for Everton, didn't he, at one point? He played for Porto as well. Carlos Alberto. Is that his name? Striker for Porto. May have got that wrong. Benny McCarthy was South Africa. He was another guy in that Porto team. Of course, Luis Figo. Roy Costa. George Costa there. So already we've got 102. We're doing well here. And you look at the quality in that squad around 2005. Paoletta, Ronaldo, Figo, Dzeko, Costinha, Ferreira, Carvalho, Ricardo. There's some top quality players there. I've got to think. Nuno Valente, I think he was a left back. I think Basing was Portuguese, isn't he? Yeah, a couple of times there in 2008, 2009. It's Boularus, I think he was Netherlands, but let's try. Yeah. Okay, other strikers. Someone who may have retired around 2002. Let's think of Portuguese players in the Premier League. Alpay. No, he was Turkish. So, are there any more Portuguese players at Chelsea? Dzeko, Balak, Mikel, Quaresma for a short time. So, like Arsenal, I don't think so. What was his name? Something like that. Anyway, he wasn't very good for Manchester United. So like Liverpool, they had some Portuguese players play for them. Sure, there will have been at some point. Or a team like Tottenham Hotspur, I'm sure they have. Everton, like I say, I think Nuno Valente at some point played for them. Luis Boamorte, thinking of Fulham. I think he was Portuguese. Obviously, never good enough to play for Portugal. No. Okay. Euro 2000, Portugal beat England 3-2 in the group stage, I think it was, or the quarterfinals. I think it was a group stage. Correct me if I'm wrong. They had Luis Figo, Roy Costa, George Costa, Vita. What was his name? That's it. George Costa. Someone like Jorginho or something. No. Something like this name. You can think of the player, let me know in the comment section. Right. William Carvalho, Adrian Silva, Bernardo Silva, right? He's Portuguese. Learn something new. Is Mendy Portuguese then? No. Euro winning squad. Pepe, Font, Andre Gomes, Nani, Carvalho, Silva, Ronaldo. Renato Sanchez was a substitute. Who else was in that team? This is where it gets a lot more tricky. Should remember for goalkeeper. Ricardo, His last year, 2008. Since 2009. Where's Navas from? I don't think he's Portuguese, no. Got Josie Font for Southampton. Any more Portuguese players for Southampton? So I've got 114 out of 253. Great squad around this time. They beat England on penalties again, just like they did in 2004. This was a World Cup, that was for Euros. This is when Ronaldo got Rooney sent off, doing his little wink as well. But who else was playing for them? So Costina, Deco likely in the centre of the park, Figo and one of the wings, probably on the right. So who'll have been on the left here? Any left wingers? Possibly in the Premier League or La Liga. Turan, I think he's Turkish. Pepe for Real Madrid. There's Basingua. Jose Basingua. Right, I'm not sure how many more I'm going to get at this stage. You know when your mind just goes blank. Who's left back around this time? Let's just stick to Jordi Alaba. No, I think he's Austrian. It's got 4 players here. Roy Costa was, I remember he played for AC Milan. It's likes of Costa Curta, he was Italian, I'm sure. Even though it sounds more Portuguese. Hmm. They went in the World Cup '98, didn't qualify for that. Any more Portuguese players now at Real Madrid? Marcelo, Carvajal, Pepe, Ramos, Cruz, Modric, Casemiro, Isco, Benzema. Let's go back to that Porto team in 2003. Deco, Valente, McCarthy, Vita, Bayer, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Carvalho, Ferreira. No, didn't think that would go in. William Carvalho, he was Linked to West Ham not so long ago, I think. Still plays at Sporting Lisbon. Slimani, I think he might be Algerian. Yeah. Players who have played for Porto recently: Hulk, Anderson. Nani was Sporting Lisbon. This new striker for Everton? No. Got 5 minutes. Don't think I'm going to get any more, to be honest. Right, I think when it gets to 5 minutes, we'll give up and go through the teams. Got 114. I've exceeded my target, and right, let's start recently. Moutinho. Patricio, yeah. Bruno Alves. Almeida. Simao, played for Benfica. Raul Moriles. Thiago. Pedro Mendes, yeah, I should have got a few of these. Helder Postiga, he played for Tottenham, but he didn't really do very well there. Yeah, that name looks familiar. Eduardo. Maniche, he scored that absolute cracker, I think, at Euro 2008. Petit, not Emmanuel Petit. Andrade, yes, that's one I forgot. Okay. Yeah, a lot of these, to be honest. I know a few names, but like Oceano, no. Sort of recognise that name. So there we have it. They are the different names. Well, they are all the names of Portugal's international football 11s from 1995 through to 2017. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you all soon.